So you're buying a home, you're refinancing a home, and clearly you want to get the absolute lowest interest rate because that's all that matters, right? Not necessarily. Listen up and I'll give you some things to think about. Hey everybody, John King with Summit Funding, and I'm coming to you today with some wisdom, and it has to do with if you're buying or refinancing a home, you probably think interest rate is the only thing that matters, and the truth is it's not. There are a lot of other things that matter equally or more than interest rate, the single most important one being cost, because interest rate and fee play with one another in opposite directions. So to get the lowest interest rate, you're always going to pay a higher fee. To get the lowest fee, you're always going to pay a higher interest rate. But what you have to look at is how long are you going to keep the loan and how long are you going to keep this home? Because the shorter amount of time you're going to keep the home and the shorter amount of time you're going to keep the loan, the more important it is to pay less in fees and possibly take a higher interest rate. The second thing you need to look at is mortgage insurance. There are situations, FHA being a great example, where you can get a much better interest rate on FHA, but you have to pay mortgage insurance to get that interest rate. And that creates a higher cost for you, even though the interest rate looks better. There's also times where you can buy out of mortgage insurance, and sometimes that means bumping your interest rates so that you don't have to pay mortgage insurance, and that makes it tax deductible. Mortgage insurance itself is not likely to be tax deductible, but if you pay it in higher interest, it is, and so it's a trade-off. So just be aware that chasing the lowest interest rate, first of all, it's not really possible. There's always someone out there who's going to offer something a little bit lower, but you get what you pay for. When it comes to doing mortgages, you're pretty much going to get what you pay for. If somebody is giving away their services, it's because they're not good at what they do, and that's the only way they can attract somebody. Those are the people that end up, you get the stories about them falling out of escrow halfway through the loan process and they never get a home. So think about that next time you're offered a really low interest rate, that no matter what the interest rate is, if you don't get the house, you've got a great rate on nothing because that person was unable to successfully navigate the waters. If you have any questions about this or anything else, give me a holler. Hope you have an absolutely amazing day and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.